कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। अनंत कोटि वैष्णवृंद की जय। नामचार्य दास ठाकुर जी की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I welcome you all to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call for today's mid-morning session. Thank you all so much for joining. This is Shivani from Ashburn, Virginia. Let us move to the next part of the session. Today's class will be given by His Grace Prahladananda Prabhuji on Sri Caitanya Bhagavata-Antya Khanda 3.156. May I know who have joined this morning?
Hare Krishna Math. So glories to Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj and all the assembled Vaishnavas. This is Kirtida Sundridasi. Thank you, Shivani Mataji, for your services. And thank you, Vardhana Mataji, for the beautiful recitation. And Shivani Mataji, I've sent you some personal message. You can look into it. WhatsApp message.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. Kirtida Sundari Mataji. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to serve you all. Very, very grateful. All glories to your services, Mataji. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru and Gauranga ki jai.
Hare Krishna Mataji, that was Pranam. Glory to Srila Prabhupada. This is Neetu from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna, Neetu Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru and Gauranga ki jai. Thank you so much for joining and giving a wonderful association this morning. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. I'll hand over the call to you once I read the Prabhupada Ji's quote. I hope that's okay.
Okay, exactly. Okay, so.
Hold on, give me 1 second, Prabhuji. Let me share the quote by Srila Prabhupada Ji. Hare Krishna, devotees. I would like to share a quote by Srila Prabhupada Ji. Even Krishna, whom we accept as the Supreme Lord, has had to go to the Gurukul and serve the spiritual master as a mental servant. Durban, October 10th, 1975, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace, Prahladananda Prabhuji, who will be enlightening us on the topic of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata-Antya Khanda 3.156. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances, Prahladananda Prabhuji. Thank you for giving us your valuable time and association. Very happy to have you your association this morning and waiting eagerly to hear from you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru and Gauranga ki jai. I now hand over a call to you, Prabhuji. Please take over. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. First of all, I'm offering my obeisance to all of you and Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Srila Prabhupada, and Guru Parampara. It's a very auspicious opportunity for me to do satsang with all Vaishnavis and Vaishnava Prabhujis. It is so auspicious in this Kartik month that, we are celebrating Bhagavan Krishna's mercy on us. As Srila Prabhupada just mentioned, and what Mataji read, that our first duty is our Guruji, our Siksha Guru, our Diksha Guru. Who said this? Prahlad Maharaj said in Srimad Bhagavatam. But it is a evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe. Prabhavahi kupe means the well of material life. I have fallen down. And what I have done? Kama bhi kama manuya prapatan prasangan. One desire after another material desire is coming up. And I was lost in that material pool, material well, kupam, prabhavahi kupe. Krutvatma Sat Surrasina Bhagavan Gruhita. Surrasina is Narad Muni. Narad Muni came and rescued me. Krutma Atmasatam. He lifted me up and brought him to his service. Bhagavan Krishna's service. Soham Katham Nu Visrujata Bhrutya Seva. Who is saying this? Prahlad Maharaj is telling to Narsi Bhagavan. He's telling him that how can I leave service to your Bhrutya? Hmm? Your Bhrutya is Narad Muni. So similarly, all of us, to our Guru Maharaj and ultimately Srila Prabhupada, we are infinitely indebted to Srila Prabhupada. Without Srila Prabhupada, I myself was an Ajamil. It is who is mercy, even when by his writings he has delivered so many, of us who are fallen like that. So we'll start with Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan I usually give a lot of importance because Gaur Govind Prabhu Maharaj had already said the most important part of any pravachan is Mangalacharan. Because in Mangalacharan, we invite Lord Sri Krishna and all his entourage to come and participate with us. He is already with us. Right? He has told Narad, Tatra Tisthami Narada, Yatra Gayanti Madbhakta. Wherever my bhaktas come like that, that's where I come. Still, when he has come, we should do avakar, satkar. That is Mangalacharan. That Mangalacharan we should do with full heart, with Harinam Sankirtan. The whole gist of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's coming here is for one word. And that's Harinam Sankirtan. If you and we can do that with sincerity, then we'll all develop love for Lord Sri Krishna. There's no doubt about it. So let's do that, and then we will go on to the chapter for today, Bhagavad, Chaitanya Bhagavad. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Radha Govinda Das Swami Nitinamane. Namaste Prabhupada Devam Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Gramya Jannistarine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Swami Nitinamine. Prabhupadasya Sahitya Yah Prakasya Vitiryacha Prachar Krutvan Sadhu Bhagavad Padayate Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasyatya Disatarini. Om Ajnantimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitan Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Sri Caitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutam Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavanshyam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitansya. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenbandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंदा Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai 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 Radha Madhava Jai Kunj Bihari Piran Vallabha Girimardhari Yashoda Nandana Raja Ranjan Jamuratira Bandachari Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Govinda Govinda Bhajore Gopal Gopal Bhajore Radhe Gopal Bhajo Radhe Gopal Krishna Gopal Bhajo Krishna Gopal Govinda Govinda Bhajore Gopal Gopal Bhajarim Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Vishnupad Paramhams Parivraj Kacharya Ashtotar Sri Sunad Abhay Charanarvind Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada की जाय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जाय नामाचार्य सिल हरदास ठाकुर की जाय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जाय श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंज गिरि गोवर्धन की जाय श्री वृंदावन धाम की जाय श्री नवदीप धाम की जाय गंगा माई की जाय जमुना माई की जाय तुलसी देवी की जाय भक्ति देवी की जाय Samvita Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, all glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So we'll start with these six slokas of Sri Vrindavan Thakur, as Chaitanya Bhagavat Mangalacharan. Ajanulambitau bhujau kankavadatou sankirtanak pitaro kamalayataksho Visvambaro dvijavaro yugdharma palo vande jagat priyakaro karunavataro Namatikal satyaya jagannatha sutaya cha Sabhutyaya Saputraya Sakalatraya Te Namah. Autirnau Sakarunyau Parichinnau Sad Iswaro Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanandau Drubhatru Bhaje Sajayati Visuddha Vikrama Kanakabha Kamlaite Kshana Varjanu Vilambisad Bhujo Bahudha Bhakti Rasabhinartaka Jayati Jayati Deva Krishna Chaitanya Chandro Jayati Jayati Kirti Tasya Nitya Pavitra Jayati Jayati Bhrutyaha Tasya Visvamurtahe Jayati Jayati Nrutyam Tasya Sarva Priyanam Adyesi Chaitanya Priya Goshti Charane Asis Prakare Muradanda Paranam. So with this we start this session on Chaitanya Bhagavat by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das Thakur was born of mother. Who is the mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur? What's her name? Who knows?
Narayani.
Narayani. And how fortunate she was?
Prabhuji, she got to eat the remnants of Mahaprabhu when she was
Very well,
born.
very well, very well. So by that great mother, the son has come. So all great mothers, they give rise to Bhagavan Krishna's bhaktas. So we should be very, very careful in rearing our children also. Make them Krishna conscious from the start. Patirna satyat, pitana satyat, janini na satyat. Rusubh Maharaj says, the mochya, the anuparapamutyu. The next death is coming for every one of us, including our own children. So before that comes, before that Anumrityu comes, make them Krishna conscious. Make them chant Hare Krishna, that's it. Harinam Sankirtan. Param Vijayatesi Krishna Sankirtanam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come like that. So we are reading Chaitanya Bhagavat by Vrindavan Das Thakur. And last time, His Grace Gaur Sundar Charanadas Prabhuji, excellent discourse he gave. Chaitanya Satak. He mentioned so many nice slokas from there. Again, we just read here, Varjanu Vilambi Sadbhujo, Bahuda Bhakti Rasad. Sadbhujo. Sadbhujo is Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He showed Sadbhuj darshan to whom? To Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya. Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached the Jagannath Puri temple, he entered there. He was alone because the others were coming after him some distance. Nityanand Prabhu and the whole company. They were coming little later, so he alone entered. And what happened to him as soon as he entered there? What happened? Who knows? Bolo? Anyone? So when he entered there, he became unconscious. Why he became unconscious? Because in Radha Git Bhav. Radha is meeting Lord Sri Krishna after long. His story started from Katwa. He took sannyas. From there he reached, traveled through all these places, came to Jagannath Puri. And Jagannath Puri he became unconscious. Jaga like that. So when he became unconscious, Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya detected that this is not an ordinary person. And then he started to think that I should advise this young boy who is a sannyasi. He started explaining him Vedanta and all that. After that, he understood his brother-in-law. She was telling him that this is no ordinary sannyasi. Bhuvan Krishna himself. I didn't believe that. Then when he gave explanation on Atmaram verse, some 18 different, some say 13, some 18, 18 different explanation, Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya got completely mesmerized. He says, no human being can do such kind of explanation. It must be Bhagavan Krishna, as Gopinath Acharya was telling him, his brother-in-law. So that's where he had that darshan. What darshan he had? Sadbhuja. Everybody knows Sadbhujas? What are those Sadbhujas? Anyone? Please respond. Hmm? Who knows all those six? Everybody is hearing me, right?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Two for Shri Ram, for Shri Krishna, and two for Gochan.
Right. Sadbhuja, eh? Two hands of Lord Rama, two hands of Bhagavan Shri Krishna, and two hands of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the sannyasi, Dandaka Mandal. Hmm? So he saw six Sadbhuja, darshan. And what happened to him? He became unconscious. Who? Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became unconscious, and then Sarvabhauma revived him. And after that, Harinam Sankirtan, all the company came like that. Hmm? And then when he saw Sarpuja, he became unconscious. This was very nicely explained by Gaur Sundar Charan Das Prabhu last time. Hmm? All right. So this is the story where we have come that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave that Sadbhuja. Now he becomes staunch devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who himself was, whose avatar was Chaitanya Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Who was he?
Why is that? Wait,
He was
yeah.
he's a Bruhaspati. Brihaspati's avatar like that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. All right. So he wrote that Chaitanya Satak, 100 slokas he wrote. In addition to that, he also wrote two others on a leaf. What is that one? First one was Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam, Siksartham Purusha Purana, Sri Chaitanya Saridhari, Krupamudhiristam Prapadye. कालानष्टान भक्ति योगम निजम्य प्रादुष कर्तुम कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम आविर्भूत तस्य पादारविंदे गाढ़म गाढ़म लियताम चित्त भृंग. These two slokas he wrote in addition to those 100 slokas. So गाढ़म गाढ़म लियताम चित्त भृंग. The
Thank
bhrung.
you.
Hari bol Mata.
I said it. Thank you.
Hari bol. Okay, everybody is able to hear me clearly, right?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes. Okay. So it says Chitta Bhrunga. Bhrunga means Brahmar, just like gopis, Brahmar Git. Similarly, our Chitta is a Brahmar. And Gadham, Gadham Liyatam Chitta Bhrunga. My Chitta Bhrunga, the Brahmar, the bee of my mind, should be completely, intensely intoxicated in your Chaitanya Chaitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat. This is what it is. It says, he has written what? Chaitanya, Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadas Kaviraj. He has written what? Chaitanya Gosaira Lila Amruti Radhar. The bee is sucking amrut from the flower. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Katha, Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, both. These are the Amruti Radhar. Sravan Indriya Trupta Haya Sravan Yahar. By hearing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, the Sravan Indriya will be Trupta. Otherwise, our Sravan Indriya, all our Indriyas never become Trupta. And they keep on telling us, enjoy materially, enjoy materially. Neither they become Trupta nor we become Trupta. What Bhakti Rasamrita says, what? Kamadinam katina katida palita durnidesa. Tesam jata mai na karuna na trupano pusanti. Utsrejanetan yadupate pam ayata saranam abhayam mam niyungsha atmadasya. So this is what it is. The senses, they demand unlimitedly. They do not become satisfied by material enjoyment. And they don't allow you to rest. They keep on whipping you. Enjoy the tongue, enjoy all the senses. We don't become, and they have no karuna on us. Now, by Sadbuddhi, I have come to Lord Sri Krishna's charana, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's charana. That's why now those problems have gone, those miseries have gone. Nam Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Prapa Pranasanam. Sukdev Goswami says the final slok of Bhagavatam, 18,000th slok. Nam samskritam yasya sarva papa pranashana. Pranamo dukh samanam tam harim par. Just bow down every day in front of Guru Parampara Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and speak the slok Maharaj Kulsekar has written. Beautiful slok. He says, bow down, put your hands on the floor, touch your forehead on the floor. Mukund Murdana Pranipatyayache. Oh Mukund, I'm touching my forehead on the floor at your feet. And I'm asking only one thing. Mukund Murdana Pranipatyayache Bhavantam Ekantam Iyantam Artham. Only this earth, only this small thing I want. What do I want? Avismruti. Avismruti means constant remembrance. Avismruti tat charanarvinde. Not elsewhere. Bhave bhave me astu bhavat prasadat. By your mercy, let that happen birth after birth. I don't care for liberation. So these are the great, great exalted pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu depicted by the great souls, Chaitanya Bhagavat Chaitanya Charitamrita. So this is what is the I'll go a little bit of summarization and then we go, because today's sloks there is no philosophy much there. It's just a description like that. So this Antya Leela Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Bhagavat, written by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das Thakur is avatar of Vyasdev. Right? He has come to delineate this Bhagavatam like that. So in the first chapter, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had taken sannyas from Kesava Bhavati at Katwa. And now he has reached where? Santipur. Santipur is Advait Mahaprabhu's place. That's where Mother Sachi came. Nityanand Prabhu brought all the devotees and like that. So in that first chapter, I'll just go through here, little reading here. This is Mahaprabhu's stay in Katwa. On the night he accepted sannyas from Sri Kesava Bharati. The Lord's instructing Mukunda to begin kirtan. And the Lord's bestowing love of God on Bharati, and he departed towards Nilachal with Bharati. Then he went to Radhadesh, Radhadesh, and all these places he went like that. That was in the first chapter. And in the second chapter, Mahaprabhu's journey to Nilachal with devotees headed by Nityananda Gadadhar. Then he's making villages Atisar and Chhatrabhu glorious. Then his journey to Orissa through Suvarna Rekha river. What happened at Suvarna Rekha river? Anyone knows? Suvarna Rekha, Dandabhanga Nadi. That's when Nityananda pastimes of breaking the Lord's sannyas danda near that Suvarna Rekha. And then Lord's fell, falling unconscious in ecstasy while attempting to embrace Lord Jagannath inside Jagannath's temple. And then Sarvabhauma brought him to his own house, and the Lord pastime of gaining external consciousness and honoring Mahaprasad at the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So the whole episode of Dandabhanga, from there, you used to come and convert Sarvabhauma from impersonality to Bhakta. The whole rahasya was that. Why did Nityananda Prabhu broke the three danda like that? So in this chapter, as we have seen so far, this third chapter is Mahaprabhu's deliverance of Sarvabhauma, exhibition of his six-armed form, and then further journey to Bengal like that. So this chapter describes Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's bewilderment by the Lord's illusory energy and his offering instruction to Mahaprabhu. Then Mahaprabhu's manifestation of his six-armed before Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhaum's offering prayers to Mahaprabhu and his acceptance of Mahaprabhu as original personality of Godhead. The Lord's meeting with Paramananda Puri, and all this is today's topic. From slok number 156. We will read these slokas like that, and that's how we will see. So the 155 was Param Nigud e Sakala Krishna Katha Ihar Sravane Krishna Paye Sarvata. This is what he is saying like that. Param Nigud e Sakala Krishna Katha. This Krishna is Param Good. rahasyam yetad uttamam. Bhagavan Krishna tells Arjuna. They Arjuna is asking in 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. That yoga I am telling you today, that yoga is param rahasya. What is that rahasya? That you and me have forgotten as conditioned souls. What is the rahasya of our life? Our life's rahasya is that we have some relation with Lord Sri Krishna, which you and me have forgotten under material modes. Yeah. So this is the whole process is to re-establish that sambandha, revive that sambandha. Whether I was in Santaras or whether Sakhya, Dasya, Vatsalya, Madhurya, which ras I belong to. By doing bhakti, sadhan bhakti, raganurag, bhav bhakti, and then prem bhakti will know where you are. So, vairagya vidyanij bhakti yogam siksartham purush purana. Sri Krishna Caitanya Saridhari Krupam Viristamham Prapadi. If you and me take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Guru Parampara, we are going to get that Sambandha Gnan. Then our Abhiday and Prayojan will be achieved. It's a simple formula like that. So this is the teaching of Vrindavan Das Thakur in this book. Param Nigude Sakal Krishna Katha, like that. And this, when you hear what happens, Srunvata Sraddhaya Nityam Grunitasya Chestitam. With Shraddha is very important. And faith, as my mother was mentioning yesterday, that Shraddha is the root foundation. Bhagavan Krishna tells Arjuna in 6th chapter, 47th slok, Yoginam api sarvesam madgati nantara. Shraddhavan bhajate omam samay yukta tamamata. Shraddha, we want to Shraddha. And who Shraddha? Guru Shraddha. Prabhupada Maharaj Shraddha. When we are born, we don't know anything. And slowly we grow up. The mother says, Beta, this is known as doodh, milk. And then we start calling it milk. So similar, this Shraddha you should have for your mother, for the superiors, and then you start learning, getting knowledge. Not that speculate, in my opinion, this is not milk, but it is buttermilk. No. Like that. So this is how Shraddhavan bhajate umam. He is the one who will get that knowledge. Yukta tamo mataha. And what happens to one who has no Shraddha? Lord Krishna says, Asraddhana Purusha, Dharmasyasya Parantapa, Aprapya Mam Nivartante Mrityu Sansar Vartmani. He will never obtain me. Keeps on rotating in this material world indefinitely. Right? So, to obtain the Shraddha is the first installment of Bhagavan Krishna's mercy on you and me. And that mercy comes through his pure devotees. So this is the whole explanation about our Bhakti Yoga Parampara like that. Okay, here it says, Ihar Sravane Krishna Paye Sarvatha. Hearing about Bhagavan Krishna, his Katha, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Katha, what happens? Pravishta Karna Randhrena. These are the two holes Bhagavan Krishna has given to human beings and other animals too. And there is no parda. There is no ear lid like the eyelid. There is none. Why? So that pravishta karna randrena swana bhav saruruham. When you hear Krishna Katha, Bhagavan Krishna enters along with it into your heart. Dunoti samalam Krishna. That Krishna now replaces Paramatma, comes himself. And dunoti, it washes off all samalam. Samalam means all impurities, rajas, tamas. It starts washing that off. You and me on our very difficult to wash. This material lust, kama, krodha, lobh, rajugna samudbhava. Loke vyavaya amis madhya seva nitya hi jantur. 11th canto. Nitya hi jantur. You and me are conditioned souls, we come here for sex. Loke vyavaya. Amish, meat eating. Madhya seva, intoxication. These are inbuilt drive for all the conditioned souls in material world. For Vyavastha, okay, Vivaha Yagna is done. For Vyavastha, some offerings are made in the Yagnas, animals sacrifice. And some ritual alcohol is taken like that. But all this is to limit it, to stop it. Mhm. So this is how our condition status here is extremely bound. We are completely Devi Yasha Gunmai Mama Maya Duratya. Such a grip on us, right? That Narada Govind Swami says in the lecture. 10-10, 20-20 साल भगवा पहना के बैग फिर उजला पहना देती. 10, 20, 30 years ये सन्यासी, now he falls for a woman. फिर उजला पहना देती है, now becomes Guruhast. Vatansi. So the Devi Yasha Gunmai Mama Maya Duratya. Ma mevya prapadyante maya metam taranti. The only way to surpass this Duratya Maya is to take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Guru Parampara. Start Harinam Sankirtana, do satsang. Asat Sang Tyaga Ai Vaishnavacha. Asat Sang. Chodo. Don't associate with such people. Just do only sadhu sang. Read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and associate with devotees. Nam Sankirtana, Name Ruchi, Vaishnav Seva, Jive Daya. If we have these three highways in our life, let's follow these, we'll reach the destiny. Yana Asta Naro Rajan Na Pramadyat Karshiti. Again, 11th time. Bhakti yoga is such a yoga that as soon as you enter, your destiny is reached. Right? So it is guaranteed that you will reach. This is again 11th canto. So this is how we are very fortunate. We have come in the Kali Yuga, which is the 28th Divya Yuga, where Lord Krishna himself comes. All other Divya Yugas, 20 Yugas, they all Sakti Avatar. I learned this from Kanai Krishna Das Prabhu. It's only in 28th Chakri of Vaivasvat Manu, Bhagavan Krishna himself comes. And followed by him comes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anarpit Charim Chirat Karuna Avtaranim Kala. Samarpatam Unnat Ujjvala Rasam Swabhakti Sriyam. Harihi Purat Sundara Kudati Kadam Sandipira. Sadaradekam Spurtu Vasachinan. Like that. So this is how we are very fortunate to it like that. Okay, then the next one is He namate kari sarvabhaum uddhara nilachala kare Prabhu kirtan vihara. After delivering Sarvabhaum in this way, the Lord began to enjoy kirtan pastimes in Nilachal. Nir Avdhi Nrutya Gita Ananda Avesha Ratri Dina Na Janena Krishna Premarasa. By constantly chanting and dancing in ecstasy, the Lord was so absorbed in the mellows of love of Lord Sri Krishna that he did not know whether it was day or night. 24/7. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantasya dhradam vrata. So this is the yoga rude state. We are in the yoga ruruks. We are chanting and offensive chanting, namabha chanting, and then the Suddha chanting. That will take lifetime. But we should desire, we should aspire, we should endeavor to reach that stage before this body finishes. If not finished, still Bhagavan Krishna's mercy will prevail. He says that little swalpapi dharmasya trayate mahtobhaya. Even if you are doing very little bhakti, it will bypass dialogue with Yamaraj and you will get human form of life. Suchinam srimatam gehe yog bhrashta vijayat. All this is, everything is auspicious for who has taken bhakti marg. Gnan Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, all these do not have this. Why? Because in Bhakti Yoga, other devotees, they boost you. They always say, Prabhuji, Mataji, let's chant Hare Krishna. And they, even if we fall down, they help us to come back. Tyaktva sadharmam charanam bhujam harer bhajan napakvata patet tatvedi. Narad says in one point, first canto, fifth chapter. Tyaktva sadharmam charanam bhujam harer bhajan napakvata. Apakva bhajan hai, kacha hai. Falls down. Yatra kva abhadra bhuda mushrakim ko varta to bhajatam sudhar. There is nothing to lament about it. He will again be lifted. Why? Bhavamina chirat partham maya vesita chetasa. Kalena ati dirghena. 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. He says, I'll not take very long to take you up again. Mrityu sansar vartma. It takes out from this. So this is beautiful, this thing. Niravdi nutya. Okay. So like Ratri Dina na jane Krishna prem rasa. They don't know day or night. That's like who? Like Mirabai. Mirabai is 24/7. मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल दूसरों ना कोई. पल का पल सोवत कामिनी. ध्यान ज्ञान सब पी संग लाग्यो. ध्यान ज्ञान सब भगवान कृष्ण में लगा हुआ दिन रात. Then she says, she falls asleep and falls down. And Bhagavan Krishna comes in her dream. Palaka pala sovat kamini dhyana jnana sab pisang lagyo. Pal mein lag gayi palkan mori. I was tired and I just rested and I felt asleep. Pal mein lag gayi palkan mori michat hi pal mein piya. And as soon as Bhagavan Krishna came in her dream, and then she said, what? मैं जो उठी पिया आदर देने, जाग पड़ी पिया हाथ न आयो. Bhagavan Krishna came also आदर देने. I just stood up and my dream was broken. और सखी पिया सोकर खोया, मैं अपना पिया जाग गवायो. So this is how the love for Lord Sri Krishna she has. Intense love. And this is what we should aspire to develop. This is what Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat is teaching us. Nilachala vasi yata purva dekhiya, sarvalok hari bala dakiya dakiya. When the residents of Nilachal saw those wonderful pastimes, they also began to chant the names of Hari. And the next one he says, Ete sachala jagannath lok bale, hen nahi ye prabhure dekhiya na bole. So they say this is Sachala Jagannath. That Jagannath is a Achala Jagannath in the temple, but this is Sachal Jagannath. If you have visited the Jagannath Puri, I did it many years back. There's a big statue in the street somewhere near the ocean there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing like, the picture is there. Anyone can just look at him, offer obeisances. We touch the feet there. So this is a Sachala Jagannath. They would say, here is the moving Jagannath. There was no one who was not bewildered on seeing that Lord. Lord Jagannath, the absolute person, appearing in wood is stationary. Daru Jagannath, they call it. Daru means wooden. Lord Gaur Sundar is a moving Jagannath. By directly seeing the Supreme Lord, everyone forgets about the material enjoyment in this material world. So that is this nice payar which says, Anya kami yadi kare Krishna bhajan na magite Krishna tare des vacharan. Anya kami. We are all anya kami. Why? We want what? We want wife, children, money, cars, house. Yeah? Beautiful, expensive clothes, and all aesthetics, right? Because we don't grow old. We want to look young. Yeah, we apply dye on the head. Do all this aesthetics, what they call saloon business, a multi-million-dollar business. Why? Because we don't want to become old. But so, Anyakami. Anyakami adi Krishna bhajan. Then Bhagavan Krishna, na magite Krishna tare desvacharan. Bhagavan Krishna, this is no, he is not asking, but let me still give. Krishna kahe, ama bhaje, mage visay sukh. He is doing my bhakti while asking money, women, whatnot. Anyakami. This is why mage swachara. Ama bhaje mage visay sukh, amrut chari vis mage, bada murkh. He is a great fool because he is rejecting the nectar and asking for poison. So all material sense enjoyment is actually dukha yona eva. They are all poisonous. Why? They will bite you and keep you in this material world. To suffer to do what? Threefold miseries. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukh dosanu darsanam. And then he says, Ama vigya e murkhe visay kenadib. Ama agya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I am not a fool. I am a vigna. I know. Why should I give him that? If your child is asking, give me money, I want to smoke cigarette, I want to drink beer. The mother will say, no, you cannot do this like that. Then what will it do? She will do? She will cook nice halwa. Eat these. Don't eat all those nonsense, omelets and whatnot. Swacharana diya visay bhulai. I will give him my charanamrut, make him forget about the material taste like that. So this is, everyone forgets about the material enjoyment in this material world when he takes to the shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Guru Parampara like that. Yeah, I have experienced this in my own life. I forgot about Anartha Nivruti Sadh happened when I started chanting back in 1984. Forgot about all the nonsense that I was creating. Like that. Ye pathe yayana chali Sri Gaura Sundara Sai dike haridvani suni nirantara. On whatever road Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu walked, people would constantly chant the name of Hari. When you go outside with tilak like that, people say, this is a Hare Krishna person. So this is a Vaishnava. That it reminds others about Lord Sri Krishna. That is Vaishnava. Right? When somebody talks to you, you should instill some Krishna Katha. Somehow or other, bring the context. In any mundane, any Gramya Katha, put Krishna Katha. This expertise you and me should try to develop. How can you do that? Nitya Swadhyay. Read Bhagavatam every day, retain something, pass on to someone. Bhagavan Krishna says that nobody is more dear to me than one who goes and preaches my glories, my Bhagavad Gita, my Bhagavatam. So this, if you and me can even do a little dear, we will become dear to Lord Sri Krishna. We will become dear to Srila Prabhupada. The Prabhupada said what? Distribute my books, distribute my books, distribute my books. 3 times he has said. The famous lecture in Los Angeles. And in order to do that, I always carry one small book in my pocket. Always, anywhere I go. You never know who can give you. You can give that book. Just a small gift like that. So this is how we can become instrument in passing mercy of Srila Prabhupada to someone. That's why Bhagavan Krishna told Arjuna what? Nimitta matra bhav savyasachin. Nimitta matra. Just become instrumental. That's all. And that's a great credit. So yekhane padaya prabhur charana yugala se sanera dhuli lut karaya sakala. Wherever the Lord would place his feet, people would plunder the dust from that place. So this is the Bhakta Pada Dhuli. Bhakta Pada Dhuli or Bhakta Pada Jala. Bhakta Bhukta Avsesa Eitina Mahabala. Who has written? Chaitanya Charitakar. Is written like that. Chaitanya Charitamrita. So we should always look for that. And Prahlad Maharaj told what? Prahlad Maharaj told his own father that Naisham Matis Tavad Urukramangrim Skrusatyanas Gamoyadarth Mahiyasham Padarajobhisekam Niskinchananam Vrunityavat. Mahiyasham Padarajobhisekam. Mahiyasham, like great devotees like Srila Prabhupada, Srila Radha Govind Swami, take dust from their feet. Taking dust from it physically also is good. And philosophically also. Philosophically means Vapu Seva, Vani Seva. What they have done, you do it, they will become very, very pleased. So this is our way of life. Dhuli luti paya matre sukruti jana tahar anande atisay akathya kathana. Only pious people were able to plunder that dust. Their ecstasy is beyond description. So that dust doesn't come very easily. Manushyanam sahasretu kaschid yatati siddhaya. Yatatam visiddhanam kaschin mam vetti tatmata. So that comes only if you develop some, if you get some mercy. Dhuli means mercy of a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada or great devotees. If you get their dhuli, then your bhagyodaya has happened. Like that. किबा से सी विग्रह सौंदर्य अनुपम देखिते सर्वचित्त करे अविराम. How sweet was the Lord's matchless form. Just by seeing him, the hearts of everyone became captivated. The word anupam means matchless or incomparable. So that's what he's saying here. निरवधि श्री आनंद धार श्री नयने हरे कृष्ण नाम मात्र सुनी श्री वदने. Tears of ecstatic love constantly flowed from his lotus eyes as he chanted the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra with his lotus mouth. What is this in Caitanya Siksastakam? Nayanam Galadam Masrudhara. Nayanam Galadasrudhara. Vadanam Gadgad Giridhaya Gira. The eyes are flowing tears and the kantha become Gadgada. And Nichitam, what is that? Pulakir. The stands are, hairs are standing. Pulakir Nichitam Bapu Kada Nam Grahana. When will that happen to me? And that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is writing as a devotee. Okay. Sri Chaitanya Staka. Hare Krishna. Sripad Rup Goswami has written in Chaitanya Staka. Hare Krishnetya Uchyahi Sphurita Sarasano Nam Ganana Kruta Granthi Sreni Subhag Kati Sutro Jvalakara. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in a loud voice. The holy name dances on his tongue as he counts the number of recitations with his effulgent hand. Chandana Malaya Paripurna Kalevar Matta Sinha Jini Gati Manthara Sundara. His entire body was decorated with sandalwood paste and flower garlands, and his sweet, slow gait was like that of an intoxicated lion. Suvarnavang Hemango Varang Chandanangadi Sanyaskru Samasanti Nistha Santi Parana Vishnu Sahasranam. Suvarnavang Hemango. His ang, the hemang, golden, like that. Yes. In the Mahabharata, Dan Dharma, it is stated, Suvarna Varna Hemango Varang Chandanangadi. In his early pastimes, appears as a householder with golden complexion. His limbs are beautiful, and his body is smeared with the pulp of sandalwood, seems like a golden, molten gold. Pathe chalita tyo Iswarera Bahyanaye Bhakti Rasa Viharena Chaitanya Gosai. Lord Chaitanya had no external consciousness even when he was walking on the road, because he was merged in the mellows of devotional service. So this was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love for Lord Sri Krishna. Kathodina Vilamba Paramananda Puri Asiya Milila Tirtha Paryatana Kari. After a few days, Paramanand Puri returned after completing his pilgrimage. Dure Prabhu Dekhiya Paramananda Puri Sambhrame Uthila Prabhu Gauranga Sri Hari. On seeing Paramanand Puri, from distance Lord Gauranga stood up with great respect. Priya Bhakta Dekhi Prabhu Param Hari se Stuti Kari Nutya Kare Mahaprema Rase. The Lord was greatly pleased to see his dear devotee. He offered respects to him and began to dance in ecstatic love. Bahutali balite lagila hari hari dekhilam nayane Paramananda Puri. The Lord raised his arms and explained, Hari, Hari, now I have seen Paramananda Puri. Aji dhanya lochana safala dhanya janma sakala amar aji haila sarva dharma. Today my eyes and my life have become successful. Today all my religious activities have become fruitful. Why? Because he has seen a pure devotee. Who says that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. In this regard, one should read the Srimad Bhagavatam slokas. In Sri Hari, Bhakti Suddhodaya also it is a slok. Akshano phalam tadrusam darsanam hi tano phalam tvadrasa gatra sangaha. Jihva phalam tadrasa kirtanam hi sulabha bhagavati hi loke. My dear Vaishnava, seeing a person like you is the perfection of one's eyesight. touching your lotus feet is the perfection of sense of touch. And glorifying your good qualities is the tongue's real activity. For the material world, it is very difficult to find a pure devotee of the Lord. In Chaitanya Chaitamrit, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has declared, Toma dekhi, Toma sparsi gai, Toma ragun, Sarvendriya fal ei sastra nirupan. By seeing you, by touching you, and glorifying your transcendental qualities, one can perfect the purpose of all sense activities. This is the verdict of this revealed scripture. Prabhupada was in Hyderabad many years back, and was going to the to give lecture, and in that hall, a lot of people started to touch Srila Prabhupada's feet. They were rushing to touch his feet. And one of the new devotee who had accompanied him from the United States, a white guy, he says, he's asking another devotee that why these people are doing like this? Why they want to touch? This way reached Srila Prabhupada also. He said, do you know why? Because I have no trace of lust in my heart. That's why they are trying to touch. So this is what purity means. Narsi Mehta says, Matruvat Pardaresu. Every woman is my mother. When you reach that stage, not by saying, by your mati. Mati has to become. Matirna Krishna Parta Svatova. Mitho Vipadyat Grahvratanam. Adant Gobhir Vistam Tamistram Punah Punas Charvit Charvana. Prahlad Maharaj says that. So this is the stage you and me should try to request Guru Parampara and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to bestow on us. A purity of Mati. Mati should become Krishna conscious. That's it. Prabhu bole aji more sakala sannyas. Ajim Madhvendra More Haila Prakash. The Lord then said, today my acceptance of sannyas has borne fruit, for Sri Madhvendra Puri has manifested before me. After seeing the Parmanand Puri, who was an intimate disciple of Sri Madhvendra Puri, thoughts of Madhvendra Puri were awakened in Sri Chaitanya Gausundar. Okay, so I think we can stop here. This after that, other devotees also come like that. All this like that. Very good. Thank you very much, all of you, hearing me like that. Please forgive my whatever faults, whatever shortcomings, like that. If anyone has any comment, question, we can discuss for a few minutes. Hare Krishna Mata, Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances, Prahladananda Prabhuji. Thank you so much for starting the class with the beautiful Mangala Charan and for a very, very beautiful class, explaining all the words so wonderfully and in such depth. Thank you for sharing so many quotes from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Janata Amrit, and many more Shastras. I really liked when you mentioned the very first thing we need to have is Shraddha. That's the most important thing. Have Shraddha towards the Lord to receive His mercy. Even though, we do a little bit of bhakti, as you mentioned, He still gives us, He still blesses us. So that's very, very important to have Shraddha, to have belief, full faith in the Lord. And you also spoke about the Anakami, I think. Also how we are so engrossed in all kind of materialist things in this world that bound us back, birth after birth after birth after birth. And when, as you mentioned, when one is talking about mundane talks, we should tell them about Krishna Katha or deviate them somehow to hearing or listening or talking about Krishna Katha, so their lives can be better also. So they can also come out of this birth after birth after birth and be stuck in this material world. Very, very beautiful class, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. And last, but as you mentioned, Srila Prabhupada ji also said that building temples is not important as doing Sankirtan and distributing this knowledge and the books. The books, very, very important. And as you mentioned, our mati should be in Krishna consciousness. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for a very excellent session. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. If you have any questions or realizations, please go ahead and share.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranams. Wonderful session. The verses flow from your mouth like anything. Really appreciate your deep knowledge, your in-depth study of Shastras. And of course, I should say that your memorizing power. You are able to memorize. Prabhuji, if you don't mind, can you please tell me which verse you stopped at?
Yeah, okay. This is at 172. Let me see. Yeah, we completed 172.
Okay. So Monday 173. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for your association, and really grateful that even if we approach you last minute, you accept our request in giving these sessions. So thank you.
I have one class which I attend by Kanai Krishnadas Prabhuji exactly at 7:30 a.m. today. And I said, okay, I will listen to his recording. But look at the mercy. Somehow the class was cancelled. So I will be able to join when they will rearrange it. This is how Lord Krishna works in our favor. And when we want to hear Krishna Katha, he manipulates in such a way that you get the chance again. Yeah? Lord Krishna is very active in our life. This is what I always feel, and I tell others to realize that, because I don't want to miss that class. And then I was committed to this class also. So Kanai Krishna Das was an erudite scholar in Sanskrit. He is a dean at Mahavidyalaya in Govardhan. He's giving very nice classes on Sandarbha. He's in the class I'm attending is Tattva Sandarbha. So beautiful, extreme nicely. And I urge all of you to attend those classes by him, a very erudite scholar like that. Thank you, Mata Haribol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Prabhuji, devotees are thanking you in the chat. I would like to read. Devang Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, beautiful class. Sunil Prabhuji saying Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, Dhanva Pranams. Thank you so much for a wonderful short kirtan and explaining no matter how many times we enjoy senses, we'll never get satisfied. Neither our senses get satisfied, nor we get satisfied. Only by hearing Chaitanya Chamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat can satisfy us completely all our senses. Hari Bol. And Kiran Mataji is saying, Hari Bol Guruji, beautiful class. So thank you so much, Prabhuji. If there are no more questions or realizations, I would like to pay my obeisances to His Grace Prahladananda Prabhuji and all the assembled devotees. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu evacha patita nam
पावनेभ्यो
Vaishnavyo
वैष्णवेभ्यो
namo
नमो
namo.
नमः
अनंत कोटि
कोटि
वैष्णवृंद की
वैष्णवेंद्र की
जय,
जय
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
की
जय,
जय
वृंदावन ठाकुर की जय, His Grace Prahladananda Prabhuji की जय.
जय
Very beautiful class, Prabhuji. Danvat Pranam.
Danvat Pranam, Mata Haribol.
Danvat Pranams, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear devotees, for joining us. See you all on Monday. Ending the call. Hari Bol.
Hari.
हरि बोल हरि
Hare
बोल
Krishna.
Hari.